Hello and welcome to the void between reality and the land of heckin' nerds. I am Brian Heal Void, and today for my first toy review, based on the poll results, we've got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NECA, The Last Ronin. And yeah, these are really good figures, like legitimately good figures. NECA did a really good job with these. I had been wanting a version of their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mold for a while, and I got this one, and it's great. So, as the title might suggest, these are the titular Last Ronin, aka Mikey the Murder Turtle. Yes, this is Michelangelo, for those who have not read the books. This is him after the Foot Clan kills all his brothers, which is the main sort of motivation for him. It's a great book, by the way. It's quintessential Eastman Laird. Go read the book when you're done with this review. So, this is the Armored. This is the Unarmored. We're going to take a look at the Armored first. As we come down to the Armored figure, first of all, we'll give you a good look at that head sculpt. And the hood can just come off. Great head sculpt, great paint. That's the one thing I love NECA for, is the paint applications are always on point. And you can just slot that back in there. So yeah, he comes armed to the teeth. He has this tonfa, and then he has all of the turtle's various weapons. Wrath's Sai, his own nunchucks. He has Donatello's staff and the Nikatana, I believe it's called, from Leonardo. And he can store the majority of his weapons on these little belt loops on his utility belt, as well as this little ring on the back, which can hold the sword and the staff, the bow staff. Now, for whatever reason in the marketing, it has the staff like that through the loop, but I prefer to do it the other way because the other way just kind of looks ridiculous. But he can hold them. You can just take these out of his hand, and you can slot in the staff, and then take this and slot in the sword, and you can do the same with the scythe, or the scythe. One thing you do want to be careful for is if there's anything that looks like it's sharp, it is sharp. This is very sharp. So are the ends of the scythe. Believe it or not, I did actually draw blood when I first got this figure. I did cut myself, so that should tell you how sharp his various weapons can be. We'll just put those back in his arms, or his hands. And believe it or not, folks, this is not the only bit of accessories that you get. You get quite a lot of accessories, as you can see. So what you get is you get these little goggles that can go on his head or around his neck is where I like to put them. Just a heads up with the goggles, you are likely going to have to glue the string like I did because this elastic bit came off immediately. And you can just, and getting the elastic over his head can be a little tricky sometimes. So you can get him with the goggles. But I do just like to have them around his neck. If you don't want to have the hood shown, he comes with this little bandana part, which can plug in where the hood would plug in. He also comes with an alternate head. I will display that for you. You just rip this one off. And then take this head, which love the paint and love the face on this. That just looks really cool. just slide that on. He comes with this little grappling hook, which I can't figure out how to get him to hold, but it is pretty cool. He also comes with this little smoke grenade. I don't know how well you can see that. He comes with ninja stars, and these are very sharp. Please be careful with these. Ow, 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 ow. He also comes with alternate hands. He has some fists and some open hands. And those are just a matter of pulling that out and slotting that in. So those are all the accessories that he comes with. And now we'll go to posability. Head is on a ball joint, as you saw earlier. Shoulders are on, I believe it's a ball joint, and it can go back that far and up that far. The shoulder pads and some of the armor does get in the way of that, though. Oh well. He has a double joint at the elbow, wrist articulation. He has a swivel in the wrist. He can crunch a little bit and back that far. Again, the armor does kind of get in the way. Down to the legs. Hips are on a ball joint. Double knee articulation, or double knee joint. Ball joint at the ankle and an ankle tilt. So he is pretty posable. Again, the armor does get in the way, and luckily you do not really need a stand with him. He does have the pegs in the bottom of his feet, but he is very solid, so he does not really need a stand. So now we will go to the unarmored version of this mold, or this figure. Just adjust this a little bit. There we go. And yeah, this is very much Mikey when he's very tired. He is tired of the war, tired of battle, just wants everything to be over. As you can see with the excellent head sculpt, he's ready to go to bed. He's ready for some chalky milk and to go to bed. Who can blame him? And he also comes armed to the teeth, though. He still has all of his weapons. Although this time the katana is broke. This does happen in the comic book where the katana breaks. He also comes with various other accessories, just like the other version of this mold. He comes with a lot of accessories. He comes with this little mouser droid. Always love the Mousers, and this has some really great paint applications on it. Really looks alive. It comes with Master Splinter's journal, where he put all of his teachings in, and Mikey would also write in this in the comic. It comes with these little throwing knives, but he can't really hold them. And he comes with the same hands, open hands, fists, and he also has sort of like a trigger finger hand. You can see those there. There's the trigger finger hand. I can't figure out why that's there. And then he has the two open hands and two fists. So he does come with quite a bit of accessories. He also comes with an alternate head. And I do very much like that. He's like, can this just be over? So same posability, but he does have a little bit more detail in the chest with the shell on the chest. And then on the back, you can see his full shell. He has his belly shell. I forget what that, it might just be his belly. But again, the painting on this is great. Really with both of them, the painting is great. I love the dry brushing on the armor and the little silver scraps on his gauntlets to show that he's been all scuffed up. But you can tell this is very much the Mikey that just wants to go to bed. And then this is, I will kill everyone in sight, Mikey. So yeah, should you pick up these figures? Abso-freaking-lutely, especially if you are a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and especially The Last Ronin. Last Ronin is one of the best books Eastman and Laird have ever done, and I absolutely implore you to go read that book. Find a way to go read that book. But yeah, these guys are pretty posable. They do the job of showing the character as he was seen in the comic book. And I believe when I got these, they were about $36 US. International currency rates will apply. But yeah, absolutely, I would 100% suggest picking these guys up. They are really cool. NECA did a really good job with them. So, until next time, that is today's review. Please go follow me on Twitter. Right now, that is my only social media. Other than YouTube, I am still setting things up. And we'll have things, probably like an Instagram and a Facebook very soon. And until next time, remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. Until next time, this is Void, signing out.